Hello everyone, welcome back to Web&Apps. In this video, we'll be doing a demo about the tags that has been covered in my previous two videos about most of the tags of document structure tag. We understood how is HTML designed, the basic structure, and we learned about the tags. So in this video, I'll be covering those tags. So let's get started. For doing the codes of HTML, we need an editor to write those codes. Currently, I am going to use Notepad as the editor. Why Notepad? Because it is something which doesn't help you. I mean, it doesn't prompt you that you need to put a closing tag. It does. So what happens? We get to know by ourselves what all things we have to exactly write. And if we miss out, we can even find our errors when we are running. But there are more editors like Edit++, VS Code, etc. You can use all those. As per my advice goes or my suggestion you can take in, I would recommend few HTMLs to be done on a notepad because that will give you a comfortable, a hands-on experience of knowing each and every tag and writing it in a proper manner. So let's start with the structure of HTML. As we have seen and we have understood that HTML has to be written inside the angular bracket. So this is our first tag of HTML. We need to have a closing tag for it. So we take HTML as the closing tag. So this stands for the closing tag. Now, writing with HTML tells us that you are starting an HTML document. The second tag that needs to be followed is the head tag. And head is also a container tag, so we need to close the head tag as well. After the head comes the body tag, the data of your page, and body is also a container tag. Everything written inside the body will be displayed on your browser page. So this is how you write your body tag. So this is a basic skeleton of HTML. So we are ready with the skeleton. Now we'll save this just to see what it will be giving us. So we have to do save as, and we do all files, and currently I'll save it on my desktop. So if I give my w1.html, as we're trying the first one, so 1.html, we have to save it with the extension as .html. When we save this, you can see w1.html. It has converted itself into a browser icon. I had written it into a notepad, but now it has converted into a browser icon. So now when I double click on it, it will be opening onto a browser page. So right now this is an icon of a Chrome browser. So it will open into the Chrome browser. Now it is open. You can see it's entirely empty because we have not written any code inside it. It's full on empty, and the page, the file which I have saved as w1.html, the page which we gave a name on the notepad as w1.html has come over here as w1.html. So we must have seen many a times when we open Gmail or any other site, this is what comes over here. That's specific. If it's Gmail, then they show it as Gmail. Like if we open over here Gmail, so we can see Gmail is coming. So whatever is given inside the head as a title, it will come. Right now I've not used the title tag, but whatever I had mentioned as my file name is what is displayed over here. Now let's do with the title tag. As I had explained, title is what declares the page all about. So title is something that tells us what are we exactly doing in that page, or what is this page about. Like we saw Gmail, the title come as Gmail, so we know we are onto the Gmail login page. So inside title tag, you can mention the title of the page. So for example, if I want to give right now the title as welcome, and I close the title tag since it's a container tag, and I try to save this. So once I have saved this, I just go and refresh my page. You can see the title has changed from W1 to welcome. So this is the work of the title tag, where it gives the page a title. Any title is fine, it will just fit into that space and it will display the title of the page. So this is what we declare inside the head tag. So we have HTML, head, title, and the head tag. To read it more precisely and accurately, you want to give an indentation, you can give. So it's an HTML, you have a head tag. Inside that, you have given a title tag with the title as welcome, and which is visible onto our screen. Now, next is the body tag. As I have said, inside body tag, whatever you write, it will be displayed onto the browser page. So if I say in my body tag, demo of tags at web and apps. So this is just one line that I have written, demo of tags at web and apps. So this is the line that has to come onto my browser page. So this is the page section where it has to come. That's my body tag section. So I just refresh my page again and you can see demo of tags at web and apps. So my body tag has started to work. So whatever I mention inside the body, it will be coming up into my browser page. Now you can see I have not mentioned any tag ahead, that it is inside the body tag. Now we'll move on to our next tag, that's the heading tag. As I explained in the video, heading tag range from H1 to H6. H1 is the heading tag. Heading tag, we know it ranges from H1 to H6, and H1 being the largest and H6 being the smallest. So now we have seen one line of data, that is demo of tags at web and apps. This is coming with a specific font, specific styling. So when we apply H1 tag to the similar data, what is the change that is going to happen? So let's see what it will be happening. I'm just copying the same data so that we can understand the difference. I'm using H1 tag, and as we know it's a container tag, so we need to close the H1 and I will save it and will run the tag. So you can see it is a specific heighted data with a specific weight and a specific boldness to it. This is why it is called as a heading tag. As I had explained in the Word file, we can put heading by using the font, giving it a boldness, giving it a particular height and everything. So H1 does the same work. But sometimes we give heading with a height or a size of 9. Sometimes it's 16, sometimes it's 20, sometimes it's even 16, depending on the need and depending on what you're trying to highlight. So over here, this is a H1 tag. Similarly, we learned that we have H1 to H6. So let's see what the other tags have it. So as I said, it goes from H1 to H6 in the decreasing format. So when it's in the decreasing format, the value should, height and the weight of it should keep reducing. So let's see when I apply H2, what is coming. You can see it has little bit reduced. Similarly, we'll try for H3. Okay, so when we try with H3, and let's do till the H6 together. H4 it is. I'm putting the same data, so we can see the variation of it because the length is same. So we come to know ki even if lighter changes or the heading tag we use a different number, then what is the change that is coming up? It is H5 closing, and we have the last one, that is the H6. So here are all our heading tags done, all our container tags. So we have mentioned. Now let's see onto our browser page. You can see it is going into the decreasing order. So H6 being the very small size and very minimal, and H1 being the largest size and H6 being the smallest size. And you can see the data is of same range, same values, there is no change, but still due to the height and the width of it and the boldness has decreased, the data has taken a different shape. While if you don't apply anything, any formatting or any heading tag to your data looks like this without any additions to it, just a simple data that has come onto your page. Now, the next tag is about the paragraph tag. So I have a paragraph tag over here, which is denoted as P. It is also a container tag, so I need to close the container tag of my P. And then whatever data I want to write, I can just write it. So for example, now I see welcome to the channel Web and Apps. Keep supporting, give feedback. So we keep writing, keep supporting, give feedback, etc. etc. Lot of things we can add. So I just one more time repeat the same thing again. So as we know that our paragraphs are never single line. So I'm just trying to copy and repeat few things again and again so that it looks like a paragraph for us. So now when I go onto my browser page, I can see the content in a paragraph format. That means it is coming and it is ending at one position. Now if for example I repeat this paragraph once again. Okay, so now I repeat this paragraph once again. It will give me another paragraph. So we know that each paragraph has a space in between. So it will give us that space, and paragraph is a continuous line of data as per that your data is coming and it is visible onto the screen. So we can have multiples of paragraph tag on a browser page depending on the requirements of it. So mainly paragraph tags are used for those kind of pages which are static, where you have data to be readable. Like you might go to find mostly the Wikipedia have lot of paragraph tag, because for any content that you search, you will be getting paragraph format data of all those content. So it is about paragraph tag where you mention the paragraph as it is. Now if you can see in between the paragraph tag, I have given a line space. Even if I don't give this space, it will take a space over here. I have not given any space in between my paragraph tag, but still it is taking a space. Why? Because it knows whenever a new paragraph has come, it has to leave one space and start a new paragraph. So that is about paragraph tag. Similarly, we learned about BR tag. Now what is a BR tag? BR tag stands for break tag. That means putting a break line. Now if I remove this out from my paragraph tag, okay, this is out from my paragraph tag. So we can see what it is showing. It is showing me the same format. Now if I put one more enter over here, I have put 2 space. Okay, now if I see there is no changes in my data, there is no change in my data, but I want this 2 space to appear, then I need to put a BR tag. So when I put a BR tag, it will give me that difference of one addition line that has come. You must have seen it has moved up. Similarly, I can put one more BR tag if I want 3 lines spacing. So you can see one more space has come. So BR does the work of breaking, giving a line break for us, similar to the what we have as enter. In Word document, if we want multiples of line to be spaces, we enter, enter, enter. So that enter work is done over here by the BR tag. Similarly, in between data also, if you want it to come on to the next line, because if you enter and you say this should come like this, welcome to the channel and keep supporting on the next line. When you come over here, it will not come onto the next line because it doesn't understand the enter of notepad as an enter on my browser page. So I need to write BR. So when I write BR, we come to know that it has to go on to the next line. So wherever we put a BR, it will break the line and it will start from the next line. So that is the work of BR tag. One more tag we had covered, that was the HR tag. So I'll just put in between over here. As we had learned, HR tag stands for horizontal rule. So it just draws a horizontal rule from the left hand side of your screen to the right hand side. That means left side of the browser page to the right side of your browser page. So it just draws one horizontal line onto your page. So if I refresh my page, I can see there's a horizontal rule appearing. So wherever I want, if I want in between the paragraphs also an HR line, I just need to write an HR tag and it will display that line. So this is how I can, simple way of decorating my pages, of writing multiple paragraphs and dividing them based on their diversions or based on their separators. This way I can write multiples of paragraph tag, and if I want it to be visibly different, I just need to apply one horizontal rule. So I come to know that this is how the page looks like. You know, most of the time these type of contents are used when you go to see a comment section or a feedback session where you can get to see how many feedbacks have been shared, how many comments have been added for this topic. So those things are updated in this format. On one page, they just keep applying with a horizontal rule over there. So this is how you use the horizontal rule, that is your HR tag. So here we come to the end of the demo of all the tags that I have covered in my first and second videos. If on HTML based on document structure tag, if you have not seen my videos, the link for the first and the second video will be in my description box. Do like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.